गुड मॉर्निंग बच्चों। लास्ट वीडियो में हम लोगों ने पढ़ा था द टाइप्स ऑफ वेव्स, दैट इज लॉन्गिट्यूडिनल एज वेल एज ट्रांसवर्स। इस सेशन में हम लोग पढ़ने वाले हैं व्हाट इज न्यूटन्स फॉर्मूला टू फाइंड द स्पीड ऑफ साउंड इन एयर, देन व्हाई न्यूटन्स फॉर्मूला वाज रॉन्ग and what was the correction imposed to Newton's formula. Then next part we are going to study is which factors affect the velocity of sound in air. As experimentally अगर हम एक फिक्स टेम्परेचर पर चेक करते हैं तो साउंड वेव्स एक सेकेंड में इन 1 second they cover a distance of 332 meter. But what happens when the temperature changes, pressure changes, or the surrounding air becomes humid or moistured? तब क्या होगा? क्या तब भी साउंड की स्पीड 332 मीटर ही रहेगी? तो ये सारे फैक्ट्स हम लोग इस सेशन में पढ़ने वाले हैं. सो फर्स्ट चेक जस्ट इन शॉर्ट द लॉन्गिट्यूडिनल वेव्स. जब भी लॉन्गिट्यूडिनल वेव्स प्रोड्यूस होंगे, so we will be getting compressions and rarefactions. Sometimes, for the sake of convenience, compressions are also called as condensations. Obviously, where the medium particles come close to each other, उनको हम बोलेंगे कंडेंसेशन. और जहां मीडियम पार्टिकल्स एक दूसरे से अवे चले जाएंगे, those points or those regions of the medium will be called as rarefactions. ठीक है. अब इसमें स्मॉल वॉल्यूम एलिमेंट्स होंगे, मीन्स द small volume of the medium will be divided into compressions and rarefactions. अब जैसे ही sound waves means in the form of longitudinal waves, they will be passing through the medium. Medium में bulk modulus of elasticity वो डिसाइड करेगा कि how will be the velocity of sound affected. सो इसको हम लोग दो वेज में एक्सप्रेस कर सकते हैं. हाउ टू फाइंड द वेलोसिटी ऑफ साउंड यूजिंग न्यूटन्स फॉर्मूला. सो फर्स्ट चेक, we take del V upon V as the volume strain. This is also called as the fractional change in volume strain, means this is the change in volume, and this V was standing for the original volume. अब जब भी लॉन्गिट्यूडिनल वेव्स एक मीडियम में ट्रेवल करेंगे तो मीडियम की डेंसिटी भी चेंज होगी, बिकॉज उसका प्रेशर चेंज हो रहा है पर्टिकुलर प्लेसेस पर. Hence, we can say that there is a significant change in the density of the medium. So, we may take the dimensional formula for the density, that is bulk modulus divided by the density of the medium, as this is L square T minus 2. Now, L square T minus 2 is the square of L1 T minus 1. It means speed का square है. So it means हम बोल सकते हैं कि speed का square equal to हो सकता है bulk modulus divided by the density of the medium. So we may get the speed of sound in air as square root of bulk modulus divided by the density of the medium. So अब हम लोग देखते हैं कि बेस्ड ऑन द डायमेंशनल एनालिसिस तो हमने प्रूव कर दिया ये फॉर्मूला, दैट स्पीड ऑफ लॉन्गिट्यूडिनल वेव्स इज स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ बल्क मॉड्यूलस अपॉन डेंसिटी ऑफ द मीडियम. हेंस इट इज कंक्लूडेड दैट द स्पीड ऑफ propagation of sound or the longitudinal waves depends on the bulk modulus as well as the density of the medium. Also, इन अ फ्लूइड, तो फ्लूइड में हम लिक्विड्स एंड गैसेस दोनों कंसीडर करते हैं. अब लेते हैं हम न्यूटन्स फॉर्मूला के अकॉर्डिंग कि व्हाट वाज द अजम्पशन ऑफ न्यूटन फॉर द प्रोपेगेशन ऑफ साउंड वेव्स इन एयर. सो चेक दिस. It may be noted that although the densities of liquids and solids are much higher than that of gases, कि लिक्विड्स एंड सॉलिड्स की डेंसिटीज गैसेस के कंपैरिजन में बहुत ज़्यादा है एंड द स्पीड ऑफ साउंड इन देम इज हायर। ये हम लोग पढ़ चुके हैं कि साउंड में जो सिस्टम होगा वो लाइट के अपोजिट चलेगा। लाइट में आप चेक करते हैं जैसे जैसे मीडियम डेंसर होता जाएगा द स्पीड ऑफ लाइट इन रिस्पेक्टिव मीडियम विल बी रिड्यूसिंग, बट इन साउंड वेव्स जैसे जैसे डेंसिटी ज़्यादा होती जा रही है वैसे वैसे उसमें स्पीड भी ज़्यादा हो रही है। व्हाट इज़ द रीज़न? बिकॉज liquids and solids both are considered are less compressible than gases and hence they have the greater value of bulk modulus, means for them the B value will be greater. Hence, when we apply this formula, V is equal to, that is speed of sound in respective media is square root of B divided by rho. तो अगर आपके पास बल्क मॉड्यूलस बढ़ता जाएगा और बढ़ता जाएगा, सो स्पीड की वैल्यू भी और ज़्यादा रिस्पेक्टिवली इंक्रीज होती जाएगी। Now, for the case of an ideal gas, we may take that PV is equal to RT for 1 mole of the gas, and as we consider bulk modulus, this is PV is equal to N into KB into T. अब हम लोगों ने डिफरेंशिएशन पढ़ा हुआ है। डिफरेंशिएशन में आपने एक प्रोडक्ट रूल पढ़ा हुआ है। सो सपोज U and V are two function and we are differentiating the product of two functions with respect to x, then this is equal to u into dv upon dx plus v into du upon dx. So similarly, when we differentiate this product of p and v, we get v into del p plus p into del v. Now, next useful information is d by dx of a constant is equal to 0. तो आपके पास इस कांस्टेंट का डेरिवेटिव हो गया 0, दैट इज एन के टी वी कैन कंसीडर एज द कांस्टेंट। तो इसका डेरिवेटिव हो चुका है आपके पास 0, हेंस वी गेट दैट v del p प्लस p del v इक्वल टू 0। ठीक है, अब आपने शिफ्टिंग की प्रॉपर ट्रांसपोजिशन, सो वी गेट द नेक्स्ट रिलेशनशिप दैट इज del v upon minus of del V upon V is equal to the pressure of the gas. So we consider, but this is the formula for bulk modulus. तो हम बोल देते हैं कि bulk modulus of the medium हो जाएगा pressure of the gas. Hence, taking from two equations, we may check that the speed of sound in air for an ideal gas is given as V is equal to under root of P divided by rho. Now we may take the second method for deriving this same formula. So for that, let's take the initial pressure of the air is P and initial volume is V. Now if we consider the pressure by slight value, means it becomes P plus del P, and by increasing the pressure of a fixed mass of a gas, the volume of the air decreases. So ये क्या है आपके पास? अगर आप फिक्स्ड टेम्परेचर की बात करते हैं, फिक्स्ड मास की बात करते हैं, सो इट मीन्स the pressure is inversely proportional to the volume. So we may apply exactly Boyle's law, which gives us PV equal to constant. ठीक है, अब हम लोगों ने वैल्यूज पुट की। सो लेट वी पुट फॉर प्रेशर P plus del P and for volume V minus del V, and this is equal to the initial conditions of pressure and volume. So when we multiply both the brackets, it gives PV minus P del V plus V del P minus del P into del V equals to PV. Now we may see that PV is present on both the sides. So it will cancel. And hence we can transpose the terms and find the expression such as minus P del V equals to, as well as this term will be negligible because it is the product of two small terms. So इसको भी neglect कर दिया आपने. So we get minus P del V is equal to V into del P, and also it is minus. So minus minus cancel, and we get pressure equals to del P divided by del V divided by, we can adjust this volume in very denominator, so this is V. But what is this? This is the change in pressure divided by volume strain. And by the definition, this ratio is equal to the bulk modulus of elasticity, which is always equal to change in pressure divided by the volume strain. Hence, what we can say that elasticity of gases in isothermal condition will be equal to the pressure of the gas, and this relationship was first given by Newton, hence it is called as the Newton's formula. Okay, now this question we have done in the last video, so you may please refer the last video, that is lecture 2 of sound waves. Now checking next part, why there is a correction in Newton's formula is needed. By Newton's formula, as we calculate the speed of sound according to hDg divided by rho, we get the speed of sound in air as about 280 meter per second. But the experimental value of speed of sound in air was about 332 meter per second. So as we can see that there is a discrepancy of about 332 minus 280 means 52 meter per second in the speed of sound founded by Newton. Hence this formula was wrong because this much of error, because this is very large error, so this much of error cannot be due to experimental reasons, because आपने पढ़ा हुआ है error के types भी पढ़े हुए हैं, systematic error, then instrumental error, personal error, random error. But आप जो भी error बोले, error कभी भी इतना मीन 16% का deficiency cause नहीं कर सकती. Hence, what we may assume that there is an error in the formula of Newton. So, the scientist Laplace corrected Newton's formula, and he given first correction as when sound wave travels, means whenever there is propagation of sound waves, this is so fast process that there is very little time for the heat flow to maintain constant temperature. Hence, these variations are called as adiabatic. अब बेटा आप पहले देख लेंगे what is the meaning of adiabatic conditions. First of all, adiabatic means there will be no exchange of heat from the system to the surrounding. It means यहाँ अगर आप बात करें sound waves के चलने की, so as we have studied, sound waves are longitudinal waves, and as they go from a medium, they produce compression as well as rarefactions. Compressions are also called as condensations. तो जैसे ही किसी भी मीडियम में से कंडेंसेशन निकलेंगे, ओवर देयर द मीडियम particles will come very close to each other. Hence, there will be the heating of the particles of the medium. So remember this, जहाँ भी कंडेंसेशन प्रोड्यूस हो रहे हैं वहाँ हीटिंग प्रोड्यूस होती है, एंड जहाँ भी रेरिफैक्शंस प्रोड्यूस हो रहे हैं वहाँ पर कूलिंग प्रोड्यूस होती है, बिकॉज एट दोज प्लेसेस द मीडियम पार्टिकल्स विल बी गोइंग अवे फ्रॉम ईच अदर. सो कूलिंग प्रोड्यूस हो जाएगी रेरिफैक्शंस के केसेस में. Hence, there is no heat exchange from the surrounding. So, Laplace given the condition of adiabatic changes which say that P into V raised to gamma equal to constant. Because adiabatic processes का ये relationship defined है where gamma जो आपके पास एक constant है, this is equal to the ratio of specific heat of gases at constant pressure to the specific heat of gases at constant volume. अब gamma की value depend करेगी on the atomicity of the gases, and as we know, आपने बिल्कुल जब छोटे से बच्चे थे तब से पढ़ा हुआ है कि air is considered to be consist of 78% of nitrogen gas, 21% of oxygen gas. ये सब फैक्ट्स याद है ना अभी? सो एयर को आप मान के चलते हैं डाई एटॉमिक गैस. सो फॉर डाई एटॉमिक गैस we take the value of gamma as 7/5. It means 1.4. ठीक है, तो जैसे ही हम लोग इस इक्वेशन को पी वी रेज टू गैमा को डिफरेंशिएट करते हैं बाय प्रोडक्ट रूल, देन वी गेट द इक्वेशन लाइक दिस. एंड as we get the bulk modulus of elasticity as gamma into P, which is P means bulk modulus. So gamma मिल गया आपको the ratio of two specific heats. So speed of sound is therefore given by Laplace's correction as under root of B divided by rho, where B is bulk modulus and rho is the density of the medium. अब B के प्लेस पर हम पुट करते हैं gamma into P. So this is under root of gamma into pressure of gas divided by rho. अब जैसे ही हम लोगों ने वैल्यूज डाले, as gamma for diatomic gas molecules is 1.4. So this is 1.4, and for hydrostatic pressure we can put it as height of mercury column, density of mercury into acceleration due to gravity divided by the density of air at NTP. So these topics we have also discussed in the previous video. डेंसिटी ऑफ एयर एनटीपी पर होता है 1.293. सो आपने जब सारी वैल्यूज पुट कर दी, सो वी गेट द स्पीड ऑफ साउंड बाय लैप्लासेस लॉ as equal to about 332.3 मीटर पर सेकेंड. अब फिर से याद करो आप, what was the experimental value of speed of sound in air? This was 332 मीटर पर सेकेंड. सो देख सकते हैं बिल्कुल एक्सीलेंट एग्रीमेंट आ रहा है वैल्यूज में, एज हमको यहाँ जो लैप्लेस के फॉर्मूले के थ्रू वैल्यू मिल रही है, that is only 0.3 meter per second greater than the experimental value of sound in air. So we can say that Laplace's correction is a very fruitful correction in the discovery of speed of sound waves in air. So अब एक बार summarize कर लेते हैं. न्यूटन्स फॉर्मूला जब हम लोगों ने लिया था तो न्यूटन एज्यूम दैट द प्रोपेगेशन ऑफ साउंड वेव्स इज अ वेरी स्लो प्रोसेस hence it is considered as an isothermal process but when Laplace took the consideration he told that no, sound waves traveling is a very fast process and hence this is considered as an adiabatic process. Third consideration in Newton's formula was when sound waves travel, then they will obey the equation PV equal to constant, that is Boyle's law. And fourth, he considered that the bulk modulus of elasticity was equal to the pressure of the gas, hence the speed of sound by Newton's formula was expressed as under root of P divided by rho. And the numerical answer by Newton's formula was 280 meter per second. Now, if we compare corollaries by Laplace's correction, we get that according to Laplace, adiabatic conditions is P into V raised to gamma equal to constant. Then fourth point becomes bulk modulus of air will be gamma into P, where gamma equal to Cp divided by Cv. And according to Laplace, the speed of sound in air can be expressed as under root of gamma into pressure divided by the density of the medium in which sound waves are traveling. And next point compared to sixth point of Newton's theory is that the numerical value by Laplace's relation is observed as 332.3 meter per second. So this is all over about Newton and Laplace's formula for velocity of sound in air. So study till this point and soon I will be posting the video on factors affecting velocity of sound in air. Thank you.